everyone. So I just wanted to let you know, if you're catching me on the replay, let me know in the comments so I can welcome you. And if you're catching me live, thank you for being here with me and giving me a wave. And let me know where you were tuning in from, all right? So I just wanted to open up. Just know, I prayed for you guys already. I prayed for you guys that need to hear this, to be able to hear this, and to keep my heart humble and to help with that. I am going to be applying some more humility. This oil, if you don't know how the oils work emotionally, hit me up. But I'm going to be applying some humility. We'll just use it to tie away the hair. Because I want to stay humble. I want you to hear my heart in this next hour. And I pray that this blesses you. And if you think of anybody that this would bless, please share it with them. So like I said, hello, and give me a wave to let me know where you're tuning in from. I can't see the comments all the time. Oh, there they are. But I am not the best multitasker, so I'm moving things around so I can see the comments. But definitely tag me if you have a question. So if I'm blessed enough to have people watching that do not yet know me, my name is Bethany Brown. Nice to meet you. I am a very proud Air Force veteran turned stay-at-home mom, turned entrepreneur and network marketing professional. God pulled me out of what I thought was going to be a lifelong career that I loved in the Air Force to take care of my family and my special needs son full-time. But little did I know, he had so many amazing plans for me in store. Is this anybody else's story? We think little, don't we? We think little, but God has big plans. This business opportunity found me when I saw some truly life-changing, mind-blowing experiences, you guys, happening before my very eyes that I could not help but to share with the people I loved. I couldn't keep it inside. I had never, ever heard the words essential oils before. This might seem weird to you because they're becoming mainstream, but this was almost 6 years ago. And I had never even heard the word essential oils before these experiences I had. And I was completely shocked and completely amazed with what I was seeing, as if I was seeing a magic trick performed before my very eyes. And I couldn't explain it at all. So I joined the company to see what these essential oils could do for my family and for my life. The company is Young Living, if you don't know. And I am still blown away, almost 6 years later, with the results that I am still seeing. And the best part is, in part-time hours, I am able to help more people than I have ever imagined I would be able to. I've been able to pull all organic food on my family's table, put my children in all of the lessons, not ever have to worry about going back to a 9-to-5 ever again. And I already have a solid and permanent retirement income flowing. That's all in addition to the healthy and non-toxic wellness products I get to surround my family with day in and day out. So if you feel stuck in your current position, or if you just want a creative way to earn a little cushion money, I want to share some of the immense blessings of sharing the Young Living lifestyle and the genius network marketing business model with you. So go get a piece of paper and a pencil. Go to youngliving.com/IDS for income disclosure statement. And get ready as I share 9 reasons why you should definitely start a Young Living business. And guys, I see your comments flowing and I really appreciate that. That feedback really, really, really helps. And I promise I'm going to read all of these comments, all right? So keep them coming. Number 1, residual income, not linear income. So I promise I will share the secret of being able to build a legacy, but first let's talk about residual income because this is really the most important part. So linear income trades time for money. That means if you work 8 hours a day and make $20 an hour, you will make $160 a day. In this example, you have traded your time, where's my hand, and received a paycheck. There are only so many days and so many hours you can work to make money this way. If you subtract weekends and holidays, there are about 250 work days a year. Take your daily income of 160 and multiply that by 250 work days, and you are making about $40,000 each year. You may be able to pick up some overtime or get a second job, but again, you are trading any extra time to work for money. So if you or your spouse are currently in a job that gives you linear income, drop a horse emoji below. I want to see who is working like a workhorse. So now let's look at residual income. Unlike a paycheck from a job, when you develop a residual income, you don't have to start from zero every week or every month even. Residual income is when you do an action one time and get paid on it time and time again, or you get paid off of other people's efforts. So some jobs that you know of for residual income is an author, or somebody who makes music, or somebody in real estate. They all do upfront work and they get paid on it when they're not working. Or you can do in the stock market, but that's a nippy situation. Residual income is income that comes in even when you are not working. I really want you to understand this well. Every minute I work, like right now, this is working. Every minute I work, I increase my permanent residual and permanent legacy income. I'm not putting in hours, earning a linear income that stops the minute I stop. Every second I'm working, I'm increasing my forever income. It's amazing. So how many of you think residual income sounds like a sweet deal? Raise your hands in the comments. Number 2, there is no income ceiling. So think about your 5-year plan. Where do you want to be in 5 years? What would you like your family's income to be? So most positions offer a 3% annual raise, which means you're getting 3% every year. You're going to increase your income by 15% in 5 years. Does that sound good to you? Or do you want more than that? Do you want to be able to work hard and have your paycheck reflect your efforts with no cap? If so, drop a yes in the comments. Like, I don't know anybody who's not going to say, yes, sign me up for that. So here's a fun or not so fun example. If you were making $40,000 a year, but wanted to make $100,000 a year, and we're on track to get that 3% raise every year, do you know how long it would take you to hit $100,000? It would take you 31 years to make $100,000. So I shared with you that since starting my business, I've been able to replace my income from my active duty Air Force job. I am able to stay home with my children, which is a huge blessing, including my special needs son who needs me at home more than anybody. I couldn't continue to support the needs of my family working someone else's hours and someone else's pay scale. The freedom afforded to me by this business model has been life-changing, you guys. If you look at the income disclosure guide, you'll see average monthly incomes well over what most people usually make in a year. So if you're just getting here, go to youngliving.com/IDS. And I want you to take a look at these numbers while we're talking. I know people that are living that dream. Dozens of them are my close friends. It's possible. The only ones that don't get to the top are the ones that give up. And I, for one, am not giving up. Remember that 3% raise we talked about? If you are putting in the effort and treating your business like a business, you can easily increase your paycheck by 3% in 1 month versus 1 year. In fact, the first year I started, I raised my paycheck by 413%. That's a better raise than 3%, right? Then next year, 39%. Then the next year, 59%. So I'm okay with that type of growth. Like I'm dropping that. And in the Air Force, our raise was way below 3% every single year. Like under cost of living allowance raise. So the next one, number 3, the timing has never, ever, ever been better. Many people say that timing is everything. And you can't be successful in network marketing companies unless you get into the business early. This cannot be farther from the truth for Young Living, you guys. Young Living has exceeded the revenue by $1.5 billion annually since 2015. They're over $1 billion company. This is very rare and is a true testament to the value of what they add to our lives, both in product and in abundance. Also, Young Living has been the industry leader for over 25 years. To have that solid foundation, knowing Young Living is not going anywhere, and to still have the opportunity for explosive growth is extremely rare. Guys, this is not a fad. This is not a simple thing where you can buy clothing or a candle or something. Like it's not going anywhere. The current market has never been more open to what you have to offer. So it's statistically proven that today people are spending their money on traveling, building experiences, and on health and wellness. Those are the 3 main categories people are spending their money on right now. So with your YL business, YL is Young Living. I might be saying that frequently. You're providing health and wellness through YL products and building a community of people helping others build relationships, an experience they will never, ever, 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 ever forget. By sharing the opportunity with others, you are sharing the benefits of time and financial freedom. And you'll gain skills you can use for life. The personal development I've gotten from this business has been amazing. I didn't even know I was going to get it. I didn't even know it was a benefit. So people are demanding better food and better products. You're seeing more and more items on store shelves that are simple or natural or organic versions because the market is demanding it and people are buying it. And guess what? You're selling it. So number 4, you are your own boss. That sound good? That sounds good. Give me like a boss emoji. Let me see what you think a boss looks like. You're your own boss and set your own hours. So how fun would it be to decide on a Wednesday, hey, let's drive up north on a Friday for a long weekend? Or be able to make every single baseball game and dance recital. How would you like to decide when you're taking a vacation or a sick day? Like you don't have to submit your paperwork and see if you get approved. When you are your own boss, you get to make those decisions. Your well-being is up to you. You, not somebody else. Not somebody else who doesn't ultimately have your best interest at heart. Or your families. So number 5, you can take time off and still get paid. So someone very, very dear to me. And I share this keeping their confidence in mind. Someone very dear to me had a severe medical emergency earlier last year, and we thought we were going to lose him. It was extremely scary, but he survived, praise the Lord, but he is no longer able to work in his lifelong career. He worked with his hands. He was like a master craftsman, and he worked with his hands his entire life, and he's no longer able to do that. Like he is at the mercy of disability, no matter how hard that is for him or his pride. Like his income stopped the very minute he stopped working. So if you know somebody who's gotten injured or has had to miss significant time off of work, even if that's you, drop a 1 below. You are your own boss, remember? If you need to take a season of rest, do it. You need to take a sick day, do it. What if you get injured and can't show up for work? Go ahead. Remember what I said about residual income? If you need to take time off, you still get paid because of the effort you put in prior Your team will hold you up. When you build a network marketing business, you have a team of people rallying around you. And that team of people is going to hold you up when you need to focus elsewhere. Just as you are going to hold your upline leadership, the team that introduced you to Young Living, to this lifestyle, when they need to focus elsewhere. It's a beautiful model. Willable income, number 6. This means you have the ability to pass down, okay, back up. Willable income, you guys. This is huge. I hadn't even heard about this before network marketing. I'm sure it exists somewhere once upon a time. But this is mind-blowing. It means you have the ability to pass down your Young Living business and the income it generates. You can leave your business to your spouse, your kids, or anybody you choose. And it's not just saying, okay, if something happens to me and on this day I make X amount of money for the rest of their lives, whomever I willed it to, they make X amount of money. No, my business is still a living and growing business. And their income will grow as if I was still here. Because remember, residual income, the work I put in before, makes my income in the future. So my paycheck will never disappear and it will go to my family. It's a legacy income. It's not like a 401k that disappears when the cash is gone. It's not some account somewhere with some cash in it that they're pulling out of. It's a real living, growing business that generates capital. Outside of network marketing, I don't know any job. I can't think of a job on earth where you can pull that off. And it's not just your kids. If you leave it to your kids, guess what? They can leave it to their kids. And they can leave it to their kids. And they can leave it to their kids. As long as your business is still thriving, the income will be there forever. Forever. Huge, huge. Think of all if you have grandchildren and you're trying to leave something to them, think about how amazing this is. Instead of just saying, hey, here's a chunk of money, say, here's a business that's making money. Cultivate it if you want, and it will grow more. Or here's just a blessing. That's huge. And retirement income, like I said, my retirement, if I retired right now, I'd be set for retirement for the rest of my life. But I am not retiring, guys. I have plans, I have goals, I have dreams. So number 7, let me digress. Let me get off the willable income train. I'm catching up with the comments. Relationships, huge. Oh my word, I had no idea that this business would create so many amazing relationships. If you think you lack of friends and want to have more, if you think you lack friends and want to have more, just start a network marketing business, you guys. This business has overflowed my relationship cup. I'm overflowing. My cup overfloweth. I have connected with old friends I hadn't talked to in years. Some joined my team, and now we talk every single day. We dream together, we work hard together, and we support each other. I also have become close friends with people I only knew virtually, and it is so cool. We all need and long for community. If you feel like you aren't a part of a community now, you will build one with your Young Living team. So if you want to be part of an amazingly supportive community, drop a few people emojis below. Those people emojis signify your new community. Number 8, guaranteed bonuses. All right, so yes, there's the paycheck. That's fantastic. But the bonuses, Young Living is just oh, it's Monday. Here's a Monday bonus. Oh, it's Columbus Day. Here's a Columbus Day bonus. Not really, but they have so many promotions, and they thank their members so much. I have been on trips. I have gotten bonus cash if I need to amp up my income because I want to go to Disneyland or something. I can just work a little harder. I can just hustle and I get this bonus. And seriously, and I don't mean to say this all pompously, one of my main problems is trying to fit all of my Young Living vacations that Young Living pays for into 1 year. Like, if that's my problem, sign me up. I had to defer a couple of all expense paid, like resort style vacations because it wouldn't fit into like my family's life. It's like, oh, woe is me if that's my biggest problem. So the guaranteed bonuses, you need a bonus, work for it, you got it. Number 9. So this is where we're going to dream. All right, this is where we're going to slow down and we're going to dream a little bit. The income disclosure statement. So if you haven't gone to youngliving.com/IDS for the income disclosure statement, go there now. If not, do this homework assignment later, all right? So have a pencil, have some paper. Let's do an exercise. We are going to dream big, you guys. And sometimes we put blinders on and we don't allow ourselves to dream big. So I really encourage you to take off those blinders and really do this with me. So if you look at, I'm not looking at the income disclosure statement, but I have the numbers here. And the newest income disclosure statement just opened up. So the very, very, very lowest rank in Young Living's company makes an average of an extra $75 a month. What would you do when you make an extra $75 a month? Like, I don't want you to think about the money, all right? Like, you're like, well, why'd you just tell me the amount? I don't want you to think about the money. I want you to think about, rather, what the money will afford you to do, all right? So we're going to go through these income steps, and I want you to dream, like, if I had this much extra money, what could it afford me to do? And let me pause one moment and let you know that $75 a month is not just, oh, a $75 increase, because we're talking about residual income. So I'm opening my calculator now. 75 times 200. So $75 a month is the equivalent to having $15,000 in the bank and you earning the interest income off of that. All right? So we're talking about, like, when you're talking about retirement income, where you make income off of the money it's produced. I just saw the comment, more math. I'm doing the math for you, all right? So $75 a month is $15,000, you guys, all right? So that's no chump change. But what would you do even with an extra $75? And I'd love for you guys to share these dreams with me in the comments. I want you to put it in writing and then achieve it. Putting it down in writing is like step 1 to achieving your dreams. So, well, like, get a maid. $75 a month would pay for a maid. Get a massage. You know, who could you donate that money to? Like just $75 is not just $75, you guys. What about the next income step, $235 a month? So functional medicine costs money. Like, it's not usually covered by insurance, unfortunately. I think the way of the future is it's going to be covered, and some of it is, but the chiropractor, the acupuncture, the nutrition, all of that stuff usually comes out of pocket. $235? Guys, that would allow you to go to your functional doctor, your chiropractor, your acupuncture, to be able to afford the better food, you know? How about the next income step is $502 a month? Would you take a family vacation? Just save up for a couple of months and you got a family vacation right there. What about the next income step? And this is a huge jump. This is the silver income. $2,088 monthly. All right? Could you quit your day job? Like, how much more money could you give to your church? How many families could you bless anonymously with that money? What about the next step? $5,666 on average monthly. You can definitely quit your day job at that. All right? You don't have to depend on that 9 to 5 where somebody tells you when you go to work and when you can go home, when you can eat lunch, when you can be sick, when you can be on vacation. You can quit your day job and work for yourself. I like being my own boss. All right, check out this jump. The very next income. So platinum, $13,872 monthly. Could you maybe start thinking about bringing your spouse home? Have you ever even thought about that? The freedom of having both of you at home? Like, how would that change your life? If that is a goal for you, I would encourage you to journal how all the things how that would change your life. Bring your spouse home. How about the next income? Diamond, $35,348 every single month. Travel the world. Pay for an adoption. Like, you can dig all the wells you want in Africa, Like, think big. Think, okay, how can this bless my family? And how can this bless other people? Money in the hands of good people does good things, you guys. Making money is not a bad thing. But making money and giving it back to God is an amazing thing. God doesn't need our money, but if we give it to him in faith, he will multiply it like crazy. All right? So the next income, $64,477 every single month. Dream big, you guys. These are real incomes and they are attainable. And how about the highest rank in Young Living? Their average income, that means some people make more, is $144,551 a month, not a year. A month. So share your dreams with me in the comments here. Like, share them. Put them in writing. Let me be your cheerleader, all right? These numbers are not make-believe. I am personal friends with our awesome leadership all the way to the top ranks of our company. Personal friends with all the way up to the $144,000 monthly income. They were my friends before we ever discovered Young Living. These are people in my life that have transformed their lives this way. All of them have been able to bring their husbands home. So I'm in a military community. All of them had military husbands. All of them have been able to bring their husbands home from military service early. So prior to when they thought they were going to retire, they were able to bring their dad home that was always deployed. They were able to round out their family. They're able to work together from home. They're able to homeschool their children together. Like, their life has been radically transformed. And these are all of my friends all the way to the top rank. All right? So none of my friends have not made it. And I am making it, you guys. I am making it. So is it worth it to you to get to your goal income? Is there any job, and I don't say this to say like Young Living is a disparaging job. It's an amazing job. I get to do my passion every single day and share with people and change people's lives every single day, and I get paid for it. But is there any job you wouldn't do if you knew you were going to earn an extra $30,000 a month in income? Just imagine what you will do with that money. When the Lord gives you more, it means you are able to give more and you're able to bless others and you can help others be free. All right, so those are my 9, but I'm not stopping there, you guys. Excuses. I'm sure some of you have been listening and said, but But those buts are your brain saying, stop, this is scary. And as soon as you say but, you give your permission to your brain to stop. So let's go through the excuses so you can tell your brain, no, we're not stopping. I want this and I'm gonna get it, all right? Excuses number one, location. Some people say, oh, I live in a tiny town, or everywhere, where I live, every single person already knows about oils. That is not true, you guys. There is no saturated market. There is no town too small. Every single new person you introduce to Young Living is an entire new circle of people. If I introduce my cousin, everyone she knows is now within my sphere of influence. And then she signs somebody up or shares with somebody or refers somebody to me so we can bless their lives. And then our sphere of influence grew that much more. All right, it's the art of duplication. You've seen like the checkerboards where it's like 1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes 8, becomes 16, becomes 32, becomes 64. And pretty soon it's in the billions because you talk to one person. All right? Who talked to one person? Who talked to one person? Who talked to one person? There is no location too small. In fact, small communities almost have an advantage because when you go out there and talk, people know you're sharing with them genuinely. Like people know you, all right? So location, not an excuse. Number 2, money. So franchises cost about $200,000 to $500,000 per store to open. Guys, all it takes to start your Young Living business to get it up and running is $160. $160. Like have a garage sale, sell some stuff, save for a month, save for a couple months. Is it worth it? Is it worth it if you don't have the $160? Is it worth it to just find it so that you can start? $160. And for that, you get diffuser and oils and makeup and like there's so many, you're buying product for that. You're not just paying Young Living and saying, hey, can I come in? No, you're like getting product at a value. With Young Living, there's no overhead. You don't have to stock product. You don't have to pay employees. You don't have to pay insurance. All you have to do is say, hey, this is how you use your oils. Go to Young Living and buy them. Like, I don't give people oils. I give them if they're in need and say, hey, I'm out of thieves and I don't have time to wait for my order. Can I have some? I'm like, sure. I have some on my shelf. Like, where am I pointing? There, my shelf. So money, if it's worth it to you, just do it, all right? Number 3, influence. It is not what you know or who you know, all right? It is your hustle and your tenacity. Grab a script, play a video, host a 3-way call and teach, and then teach others to do the same thing, all right? People buy us, they don't buy the product. When I first introduce Young Living to somebody, yes, they may love thieves oil, but what they're really saying when they entrust me and sign up with me, which I never take for granted, you guys, when people do that, they're buying me. They trust me and they say, okay, I want what you have. And I know you're genuine and I love your enthusiasm. Sign me up, all right? So people are buying you. They're not buying your influence. They're not buying your credentials. They're not buying your job. They're buying your personality and they're buying your hustle and they're buying your love for the product. Do you know, so if you know anything about the color personalities, the yellows are like the real feelers. I'm yellow and green, so I'm very analytical and very touchy-feely. I'm a huge empath. More yellows make it in this business because we are loyal. And people know that they can trust us. Like, Their influence has nothing to do with it, you guys. You don't have to have all these credentials after your name, all right? Number 4, time. I don't have time to do this. Young Living sounds amazing, but I'm at work. Young Living sounds amazing, but I'm taking care of this person. Young Living sounds amazing, but if you keep putting those buts in there, that's going to be your butt for the rest of your life. You're never going to get rid of that big butt, all right? You are doing this to gain time freedom. Young Living is your way out. You may have to have a season of hustle while you're doing this major time commitment along with Young Living part-time. But you know what? It will shift. It will shift. Even, just starting with that very first income average of $75 a month, you can hire a maid. Look, some time just fell off your table. You can hire a food service. Oh, look, you just got some more time. All right? So you schedule a class, read a one-on-one script, follow up, and repeat. Do this 4 to 6 times a month to hit silver in 6 months. Silver was that, what, 2,000 something income within 6 months. If you work at it, treat your business like a business, and your paycheck will be like a business. So that's a 12-hour commitment a month, you guys. If you can commit 40 hours a week to 160 hours a month job that will not give you freedom, surely you can commit 12 hours a month to a weekly 2-hour class and follow up for a business that will grow and set you up for retirement. All right? So say bye to that time excuse if you truly want this. Number 5, I like this, but I don't want to sell stuff. I'm really bad at selling. All right, so I know some people might be on here that don't use the Young Living products yet, but I am saying this in confidence that when you sign up, you are going to fall in love with these products, all right? So cast yourself into that place now. Fall in love with Young Living, even though you've never tried it. Do you believe in Young Living? What have these products done for your life? You're compelled to share these life-changing things that have happened to you because you love people. We're sharing a lifestyle that has greatly changed our own, not selling a product. When I first signed up, it was because of the product. I had seen miraculous things happen, you guys. I can't go too far into it. I'm not allowed to say. Message me personally. Talk to me personally. And it's all I could do to keep it to myself. I was trying the products for 3 weeks thinking, oh, I don't want to sell stuff. That's not for me. This is just my personal store. All right? Within 3 weeks, it's all I wanted to talk about. So I was sharing. I was sharing something I loved, not something I wanted somebody to buy. All right? There's a huge difference. So there are testimonies I could share with you about lives truly transformed simply because I shared what I have found are countless. The testimonies are countless. So call me if you want to hear them. Did you know that 1 in 5 people are not happy at their day job and do not like where they are? We are too afraid to approach them and tell them there are other options, you guys. We say, oh, it's too bad for you. But I don't want to bother them. Tell them there's a new way. There's a different way. We are withholding our blessings from them, you guys, when we are timid. All right? So step out in faith, step out in confidence, and share. If you truly believe that this will bless them, then bless them. So I want you to drop the number 1 excuse that's just tugging at your heart, but you're like, ooh, why'd you say that? You're making me mad at you. Drop that excuse in the comment. Drop that excuse. I want you to explore a way out of that. All right? So, how do you get started? I felt the same way. It really takes 1 step to get started. Okay, maybe 2. First, you have to say yes. You have to say yes to yourself And you have to say yes to the opportunity to work towards achieving your dreams, no matter how big or how small they are. You deserve more, and you deserve the life you want. All right? The second step to starting your own business is to order a Young Living Premium Starter Kit to get your business started. So like I said, for only $160, you have everything you need to start your new business. Remember, it is okay to want more. It is okay to dream of more for you and your family. You get one life, you guys. Are you going to live it the way you want? Are you? If this if this slide made you excited, you can tell I'm a little excited, right? And my baby's still sleeping. Praise the Lord. If this live made you excited, got you wanting more, and even feeling a little scared, I want to invite you to take a leap. All right? Say yes to yourself and to your family. Start your business today. Today, now. No more thinking about it. Start it today with any premium starter kit. If you know nothing about the Young Living Premium Starter Kits, there's literally something for everyone. Everyone. This is a lifestyle company, not just bottles of oils. Like, open a cupboard in my house, and if you would have seen a toxic product there before, it's now a Young Living product. My makeup, my household cleaner, my lotion, my deodorant, my first aid kit, everything. My food, every single thing Young Living has an answer for. And we have a class coming up. Is it next week? No, maybe a couple weeks. If you want to explore what toxins are lurking in your house and how we can help you. So I'll be live on that, so stay tuned for that. But there is literally something for everyone, and we can talk privately about which one would fit you and your lifestyle best. Message me here, just tag me, or from my website, it's www.unboundbethany.com for all the information you need to start. And I'm sure there are people here that were invited by somebody else. First off, say thank you to them. Thank you for stepping out in boldness. Thank you for not being timid. Thank you for sharing this blessing with me so that I may be blessed. And if you want to start your journey and start living your life by design, not by default, message them, all right? So if you were invited by me, message me. If you were invited by somebody else, message them. But get started. All right, so my homework for you is to take a look at that income disclosure statement, www.youngliving.com/IDS. Find the income level it would take to make a difference in your life and dream big, all right? Make a plan to get there, which I would love to help you with, love. And let's get going, all right? Study all of the incomes and really dream. What would you be able to do with that extra income stream in your life? Whom would you be able to bless? How would your life change? Message me when you're done, and we'll make those dreams a reality, all right? God bless you all, and hope to talk to you really soon.